earbuds, you real.
Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you might be. My name is Marva B. I am the CEO and founder of Black Link Magazine. I'm so excited to announce that we are at the annual fashion weekend with the legendary Mr. John Blassingame. So humbled to be here and to have the invite to be here. So excited to have our guest, Mrs. Conswella, and I'm going to let her introduce herself. Tell the world who you are.
Hey world, hey young world, good day, good vibes. I am the luxury concierge, Conswella Hartfield. Many of you know me as a realtor. Some of you may know me by way of Bravo TV, Love Match Atlanta. I'm still looking for my match, but you know I do what I do, plug in others. That's what we're here for, to help others. So I do luxury concierge, help people finding large acquisitions, smaller acquisitions, lease to own homes, private jet when you want to do that little private situation. I also charter yachts, but the thing that I enjoy doing most is helping others and being here to support my godfather in my head, Mr. John Blassingame with New Day Associates, and all of these other beautiful people here, such as Marva and herself. That's what I'm here for.
I'm so excited to have you. You know, we've been trying to connect for a long time, and it's so amazing to meet you in person and just to have someone like you with your spirit and your demeanor. And I just thank you for that, okay?
Absolutely.
So, you guys, what we're going to do is we're just going to have an interview. We're just going to have an open conversation. Learn a little bit more about you. Tell me, you know, just growing up, did you ever think that you would be in this industry? Did you always know that you wanted to help people and make it as big as you've made it?
I did. I absolutely did. I will say I wasn't one of those people that said, you know, oh, I want to be a doctor when I grow up, and I did that. I just knew I wanted to act. I knew I wanted to model. I knew I wanted to help people. We grew up helping people. My grandparents lived in Europe for a long time. My mom was born in Germany, but when we came over to the United States, we landed in Texas by way of the military. Having a large family, she had 6 girls and 6 boys, so, and the grandchildren. Wow. Do you know? So, and I'm the second oldest. But having a large family, we had to learn how to help others. You know, growing up in the church, we always went. To this day, my aunt taught us to go and help the senior citizens. We still go walk. We walk up 21 flights of stairs in San Antonio every year to help the senior citizens, to take them food. We cook it, we prepare it, and we take it. So growing up, helping people was always something that I wanted to do. I saw Diana Ross in Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany Honey, and that was it. I said, I'm doing that.
Yes, I love me some Diana Ross.
I'm going to get on TV some kind of way. So thank you, Diana, girl. Boss.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Listen, we're having such a good time out here. We're just humbled. I'm just humbled, right? I can't say that enough. And I want to shout out the cameraman behind, the film producer, the amazing CB. Charles Bush is in the house. You guys, if you want to connect with Charles Bush on a film level, on production, reach out to Charles on Instagram at Charles W. Bush. So back to the interview.
And he cute, girls. He cute and he's witty.
What? He's blushing, y'all, behind the camera, but that's okay. Listen, so let's go back into the interview. It's so important to me. Black Link Magazine was designed and created to help people. During the time of George Floyd and the murder that happened, and then COVID, it was like, what is my little piece? I wanted to get away from that stigma that is placed on black people, that we're angry black women and that our men are uneducated, but we're educated and we're brilliant.
And happy.
And we're happy.
From all angles.
You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I wanted to keep us in the forefront, right? And I think this platform does that. What is your advice to people that are feeling less than or not, you know, or have listened to that stigma that they placed on us and can't move forward?
Oh, I am the poster child for it. Let me tell you, my advice is, it may sound cliche, it may sound easier said than done, but it's not. It's authentic. It's from my heart. Believe in yourself. When don't nobody else believe in you, ain't nobody else messing with you, believe in your own self. I'm not going to say what I said the other day, but I'm going to say it like this. I mess with me the long way, and that means all the way. That means when someone told me, oh, you just have an associate's degree, you need to go back and get your master's. You need to go back and do this. You need to go back and do that. Nobody's going to put you on HCTV. Guess what I filmed 2 weeks ago, HGTV. Guess what I'm doing? Me. And even when you are feeling low, when you're feeling like things are not going to go the way you want them to, believe me that it can. I've had money stolen from me. I've had to sleep in my car with my son for several days because, you know, I trusted someone. And it's cool. You know, I still made that right back. I still got myself together. I've been in positions where I was like, damn, how did I find myself here? To me, looking at yourself in the mirror is the advice that I give people. And manifest what you want to see happen and speak it. Speak it until you see it. That's my advice. Speak it until you see it, and so your mind can continue to believe that this is what you're going to do and put the work behind it.
I love that. I love that. Great minds. When I say great minds, literally, those are the things that you talk about are exactly who I am. You know, I always had self-confidence, but I love to help people. And people tell me, why magazine is so ancient and so, but look where I'm sitting at today, exactly. Right? Look where we're sitting at today because we didn't allow for that to define who we are, right? Yep. Let's talk a little bit about TV. Okay. All right, so you made it. You got it on TV. Yep. And I want to talk about the Love Connection TV reality show that you did. Let's give them the name again because you did mention that. But tell me how you got connected with that and how fun it was.
Oh my God, it was amazing. So it's called Love Match Atlanta. We aired on Bravo TV. We just finished our season and we filmed for several months. The way that I got involved, my daughter and her friend, when we were in Atlanta, I had to meet the mom, you know, as you have to when someone's spending the night. I met the mom, found out she was from Jersey, and we clicked immediately. Her name is Ming. She's Ming, the matchmaker. And she was telling me about her wedding gowns that she had, and I ended up getting that award. I got an award from the city of Atlanta for helping people, young girls that were involved in human sex trafficking. And so when I go over to her house, and we just happen to be talking about the girls spending the night, I says to her, you know, I got to go find a gown. And she's like, why would you do that? I have gowns right here. I sell wedding gowns. I'm like, oh, okay, let me try one on. I'd never been married, so when I tried it on, I cried. And she started taking pictures, and she said, it's okay if I post? I said, oh, yeah, absolutely. I love pictures. And so she posted it and sold it in 12 minutes. So I ended up doing a paid partnership with her. And she called me up one day and says, hey, we got an opportunity. I kept posting. So once you tell me this is what you want to do, Marva, I'm your biggest cheerleader. We're going to do it, and I'm going to help you do it. Regardless of what I got going on, I'm still going to help you. And so she said, hey, we got a shot to do a pilot for this show that Bravo wants to pick up about matchmakers in Atlanta. So when we shot the pilot in my office in Buckhead, shout out to my broker, Shirley Gray, because she allowed us to use that office. She shut everything down for us and let the film crew come in. Ming wanted me to come in my suit and talk about the clients. I said, no, I'm going to do something better. Remember, I'm a paid partnership with her with the wedding gowns, and I had one in the car. We were going to do a photo shoot after. So I didn't tell her. I just went downstairs, grabbed the gown, put it on, walked in. This is the pilot. And I'm like, hey, good day, good vibes, Ming. When you going to match me? You're supposed to be my girl. And they loved it, and they told us that's why they bought the show. Yeah, so filming was excellent. Filming was great. It was like 5 different matchmakers, all crazy different personalities, you know, some clicking, you know, and so it was great. It was a great experience, and I really loved it.
You know, you said something, and I want to continue talking about, you know, your experiences, but you said something about how they trusted you, how she trusted you, but I think that how we succeed and how we help each other is that we take care of our friendships and our relationships.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Yep. Because that helps a lot when you have someone else believing in you and you know that you can trust them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe that. So then you went through the whole taping of that reality show. Yeah. What led into the HGTV? Because like we watch that all the time, and when I saw that in your bio, I was like, what the world? What the world? Yeah. So tell me a little bit about that.
So it was something that I put on when I went to Atlanta. I left Jersey and I went to Atlanta in 2017. I said I literally sat on the plane and said, I want to help girls in human sex trafficking. I want to be on HGTV, and I want to sell out new construction communities. I did all of them. Bravo came first. The way HGTV came was I asked for it. I asked the ancestors, I asked God, I asked the universe, and I reached out to them. And they hit me back immediately and said, let's go. They love my personality. They love what I brought to the table. And that was that. I believed in myself, even when somebody else told me I would never do it. Another person told me I would never be on HGTV. I'm not the kind of person you want to tell I'm not going to do it because I'm going to figure out a way to do it. Yeah.
You know what? You talked about putting stuff out in the universe and manifesting that and speaking that. I believe that so much. You speak it, and everything that I've touched so far has just turned. I'm going to tell you a little story really quick, right? So YouTube, I started my YouTube channel, right? And I had some low numbers, and my kids were doing their YouTube channel. They were kicking my butt in numbers, right? And I was like, you watch me, I am going to go viral. I went viral on YouTube because I said I am going to do that. And I think that whenever you speak it and you believe it, but you put your God first and you believe in what He has for us, then I think that's where the success comes from. So I like that you said I asked for it. I asked God. I asked the universe. I believed it. And it manifested itself, right? All right. So what do you have going on currently?
Well, I just finished filming a movie on Netflix. Created that by myself too. Yeah, I know. I want to save that little jewel. Save that little side pocket, that little card. Yeah, just finished filming a movie on Netflix with a producer that's worked on with John Singleton on Snowfall, so that's a big deal. I know the movie's going to be a huge success. And what was so cool, I was literally supposed to just go in and do a little, be a little waitress, a little bar waitress. And I says to him respectfully, people in Harlem don't speak like this. One of my best friends, she's lives in Harlem, so it's like I live in Harlem too. I've been with her for years. Right. I said, I think they would say it this way. And he said, run it by me. He let me say the lines. He let me keep the lines, and they asked me to come back another two episodes. So it was awesome. Yeah, again, manifesting these things, believing what I want to happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Like Mr. Blackson Game said, God already gave us the day when He woke us up. What we do with it is up to us.
That is exactly the truth. No one ever believed in Black Link magazine, that where I'm from, right? They didn't, my family said, okay, if you say that, then we're going to follow you. But did they really believe, that I'm sitting here today, I was going to sit here today? Did they really believe that Black Link magazine could be successful? And for me, they might not have believed it, but our dreams and the things that our ideas come from God, and it wasn't for them to believe it, right?
It wasn't theirs.
It was for us to believe in ourselves.
Absolutely.
And I like how you say I mess with myself the long way,
I absolutely do.
I literally do that. So I want to thank you again for being here. I'm excited about your journey and what's happening in your world. I'm proud to be a part of your circle, and I'm proud to have you a part of my circle. Go ahead and tell the people how they can reach you on all social media sites.
Absolutely. I do want to leave you with these few words if I can. Yes. My son Jalil said something to me one day. He said, he heard me speaking to someone, and he saw my expression when I got off the phone with them. They weren't as excited as I was about a huge accomplishment, something that nobody they knew ever did. Right. He said, Ma, from now on, don't tell everybody what you're doing, because sometimes their reaction and their energy can screw up your results. So I'm real big on energy. Just don't let that go over your head. Keep some things to yourself and just let it move in silence. Just let those things manifest and work. And so when you pop out on them, they're like, oh, yo, what you just said, I didn't know you filmed that. Yeah, don't let other people's energy and conversation and response mess up your results. Sometimes just keep it to yourself and work on it. All my social media platforms are my name, Conswella Hartfield. A lot of it's just shortened with Swella, SWELLA. Hartfield, HARTFIELD on all social media platforms. Peace and blessings to everyone. Stay up, and I'm looking forward to seeing your magazine shoot through the roof.
I appreciate that. Listen, what do you want your legacy to be, and then we can be done?
Oh, wow. You're going to make me cry. I want my legacy to be, I want to make my grandmother, my maternal grandmother just passed on my birthday in December. My father's mom, still living. I want to make her so proud of me. I want to monetize the land that we have in Texas, and I want to build generational wealth. And with that, the reason I want to do that is just really to make her proud, just to show her, look, I did it for you. And when I close my eyes, I want people to say that I help a variety of people, not just human sex trafficking. I want not just to say that I helped people, I want the people that I help to feel it, to know that I love them and that I cared for them and that I went over and beyond for them. I want the people that I helped to remember me, to remember that somebody loved them,
I love that. So we got our eyelashes on. We can't be crying up in here. Pretty girls tonight. Listen, you guys, we are going to get out of here for now. We appreciate you. Remember, respect yourself, respect each other. God bless.